What's up everybody and welcome back to another video on the AJ3 Plays channel. Today I'm going to be taking you guys through my sweatiest, most disgusting team from the Premier League that you guys can take into your div rivals and your foot champs. We've previously done a video on the best starter squad, like a 10k sort of team, where that you can kick it off, you get going with that thing. You can basically get that just from your returning user packs, doing a cheeky bit of trading, maybe playing a few squad battles games with your bronze teams or whatever. If you're proper hardcore road to glory guys, then you can build that team within like a few hours. It's not hard to get 10k coins. You then use that team and then go and do your div rivals placements. You smash everybody else doing their starter div rivals placements as well, and you get yourself an absolute crap load of coins for placing in a decent division. Once you've done that, you are well underway and you're well on the roads to being able to get some cards, do some SBCs, and basically get yourself about 100,000 coins. Now, if you're sick of FIFA and win all of your div rivals placements, you go into div 2 and it gives you 125,000 coins, which is actually more coins than this team costs. I tried to make it about 100k, and I know somebody's gonna come, oh, it's 100k, that's not a starter team. It's a starter team, it's a sweaty team, whatever you want to call it. It's a sweaty Prem squad for you guys to be taken into the first week of Foot Champs this weekend. And I have done extensive testing on my stream to find out what the best combination of players are for about 100k. So if you need that info, this is the place to come. If you're thinking, this isn't a starter squad, this isn't a sweaty squad, I can't afford this yet, go watch the video, get yourself that 10k squad, it's absolutely legit, and then come back to this one. Or let me know, drop a like on this video, comment down below if you guys would like to see me do this with other leagues and other different types of teams and stuff like that. I've got plenty of ideas for this, and we are streaming basically every day, like properly full-time on Facebook. So I'll leave a link to that down in the description if you guys want to come and check out the Facebook gaming stream and see this stuff recorded live. Paul Jasso is going to be commenting today, and he did put a tip about editing a tip on the foot draft footage, put the whole play in. So you guys want to see the build-up, and it's absolutely fine. I already told Kyle. It's cool. He's a very, very, very good editor, and he's just sort of getting to grips a little bit with FIFA, I guess, because we are his first ever FIFA client. And it's going to be top-notch videos for you guys throughout the year. So make sure you subscribe, stick around for some more stuff. And like I said, let me know down in the comment section what you would like to see for other teams. I want to find the best 100k player, so maybe comment that as well, what you think that is. It's like your first big purchase. But other squads, I'm thinking Serie A, La Liga, you guys get the drill. Let's jump into this Prem team. So there's a lot of players on the bench, and you're probably looking at them players on the bench thinking, Andy, you're mental, they add up to 100k themselves. Don't worry, they're not actually in a team. I wanted to give you guys a bit of a story to this squad, because we've done a lot of bloody research for this team. We streamed for 8 hours yesterday, and basically the entire 8 hours was me trying out different combinations of this squad in div rivals, which is a lot of games and a lot of time and a lot of players tried with a lot of different chem styles as well. Some of the players were cycling through them like no one's business to find out what the best was. But here's an example of some of them. And actually, this guy Richarlison, absolutely unbelievable on this game. 14 games of div rivals, he's played for me, 18 goals and 6 assists. The man is unbelievable, and I couldn't recommend him enough. He cost about the same actually as our striker, and we were using him for a very long time, but we switched up the formation and found a new very, 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 very good formation. He doesn't quite fit it being a lone striker, but we'll come on to that. It's not this one. This is just the one to get all of the players in and get them onto full chemistry, because we want 2 wingers. But anyway, I digress. Let's kick it off at the goalkeeper, where I got a bit of a FIFA lesson. One of the EA devs, I think, actually, when I was complaining about it. I complained about the fact that, okay, so first of all, the player is Kasper Schmeichel. And I complained about the fact that when you go to chemistry styles, I've only got 2 basic goalie chem styles. This was when I bought a Lloris, I believe, from our God squad. And I was complaining because someone had put a glove on him, and I wanted to turn it back to basic, but I only had 2. And I was like, why have I got about 200 goalkeeper chemistry styles and only 2 of them are basic? What the answer to is that is, I do not know. I don't know what the answer to that is, and I don't know if they're going to sort that out and fix it. I hope they do. But what I actually learned is that chem styles have changed this year, and basic isn't necessarily the best one on goalkeepers now, because it used to give plus 10 in every stat. So then getting these ones was completely bloody useless, because you missed out on so many stats for the ones that they didn't do. But this year basic only gives plus 5. Basically what I'm going with is you can use different chem styles on the goalies this year. So what I did is I found the goalkeeper in the Prem, at least the affordable ones, that has the highest reactions. And to be honest, Schmeichel is second overall for reactions. He's got reflexes, sorry, not reactions. Reactions and reflexes is kind of the same thing. But anyway, they're both taken into account for goalkeeper stats. Reflexes at 89. So what I did is I put a glove on him, which boosts his diving, handling, and positioning. Kicking and speed, nobody really cares about, and you end up with a goalkeeper with 90 basically, or 90 odd in all of the stats that matter for 3,900 coins. If you guys want to play around with the chem styles yourself, in your teams, on Foothead, on Footbin, whatever, go and try it out. But honestly, glove on Schmeichel is the way to go. It's very, very good. Moving into the centre backs. I am not using stuff like Laporte. Bednarak is a shout because you can pick him up for like 10k and he discards for 10k and he's a good player, and it means you're basically getting an inform in your squad for nothing. You can just sell him again for the same price. You're never going to lose coins, but it's 10k of the budget, and that's like a tenth of the budget on a centre back, so we're not going to go for that, especially when you can get very, very sweaty players like Kurt Zouma, who is my one is first own untradeable. He's only a couple of thousand coins. I definitely should have checked the price of this whole team, but I can guarantee you that this whole thing costs 100k, and his teammate next to him is not going to be Nathan Ake, which is absolutely ludicrous. It costs about 30,000 coins. It's going to be a little bit further down, but with a lot more pace. Tomori. We've stuck a Sentinel on him. Oh my god, I can't speak. We've stuck a Sentinel on him. Is apparently a tongue twister. Yeah, he's probably 12 games with me. We were playing loads with this team yesterday. And the reason we've done that is to give him a massive boost to his defensive awareness, which is really, really important this year. It gives him plus 10 and takes him up to 85. And it also gives him extra strength and jumping and all that good stuff. And he's already absolutely rapid. And if a Kurt Zouma, once we get this squad onto full chemistry, you guys will be able to see the full chem boosts. But we've given him an anchor, extra pace, max out his strength, extra defender. Very, very nice. So they're a pretty solid pairing, to be honest with you. They're a bit clunky, but I mean, you're spending 100k. You're not getting yourself a Van Dijk or a Laporte or someone like that, and you're obviously not going to get the best players in the world in this squad, but they do the job, and they're very, very sweaty, and they're very, very good. The left back that I've got to do the job, the left back that I probably recommend the most here from the Prem is Reguilon, but he's like 15k. So we're going to got ourselves Kieran Tierney, who again has a Sentinel on him, and is again, this one's tradable, but he's like stupidly cheap. People aren't buying him for 2k. I'm pretty sure you can pick him up for like 1,500, 1,200 coins or something like that. He's ridiculously cheap. Tomori, again, my one's first owner untradeable. He's about 5k. Kurt Zouma is about 2k. So you've got yourself this defense for just over 10,000 coins, and then we're going to stick a right back in who is basically discard value, which is Ryan Fredericks, who's got 92 pace, and again, a Sentinel on him. If you guys are questioning me for my chem styles, I guess you could. I've got crap loads of them from opening packs. You get crap loads of them just from doing objectives and stuff like that, though. So I definitely recommend using them, especially the ones that boost defensive awareness for your centre backs. That was a very big tip that one of the devs gave to me. And that is basically our sweaty defense. You got like 1,500 coins, 6,500. That's about 10k. Costs about 14k for this defense. It's very, very, very good. 10 out of 10, a very, very good defense. If we go into the midfield, this is where it starts to get a little bit more interesting. So our first player in midfield is unfortunately not going to be one to watch Allen, because he's a little bit too expensive. It's going to be Kovacic. Now, once again, my Kovacic is first owner, but I've just built this squad on Footbin just to give you guys complete live up-to-date prices. He costs 5,400 coins. Fredericks is 850. Tomori's 3k now. 3,500 for Schmeichel, 1,800 for Zouma, and 1,700 for Tierney. Kovacic is 5.5k, so he's our most expensive player so far, but he's a very good player. He's really good all-round midfielder. High work rates, 4-star, 4-star. Decent-ish stamina, I guess. Very good dribbling. Very good passing as well. He's got 90 short passing. And we're going to play this formation. We're going to play this squad, in the formation 4-2-3-1, the second variation with the left mid and right mid. He's basically our ball playing CDM. So I'm going to put in the one that goes next to him, which is Jabaman? JP, we'll call him. JP Gabaman from Everton, who is our ball winning CDM. So the idea is that Gabaman, with his 78 pace and really good strength and stamina and physical and defending and all of that stuff, runs around and tackles the ball off people, and then he passes the ball to Kovacic, who starts the attack. That's the logic with their two little pairings, and they are our two CDMs once we get into the custom tactics. I will run you guys through that as we get into them. Gabaman's 1,300 coins. All these prices are PlayStation, by the way. Kovacic is 5,400, and the guy that we're about to add in next to him is 900 coins, and it's Miguel Almiron. The live price of this squad is 82k, so it's way under 100k, and you could actually go and put in that informed Bednarak like I was talking about. If you guys did want to, you can maybe spend an extra 20k on a CDM and get yourself, I think Fred's like 40, but he's very, very good. Is Indeed 20k? I'm not 100% on all the players' prices and stuff. There's coins there to be made, and you don't have to get yourself into like Div 2 or 3 to get enough coins from Div Rivals to build this squad. I'm pretty sure Div 4 would give you enough coins to build this just about from playing your placement games. So that's pretty sick. Anyway, the reason we've got Almiron is because he's got 89 pace, and he's going to play left midfield for us in this squad once we get into the actual match and we change it with the custom tactics. He's got 82 stamina, and he's rapid, and it's basically his job to just run down the line. That's basically what he's there for, and he costs like 900 coins, so you can't really fault him for anything that he does, to be honest with you. And then this is where we started to spend the serious coins and the big boy players of this team. We have got at right wing Adama Traore, 26,000 coins this man currently costs. But he's unbelievable. He's played 13 games for me playing right mid, and he's got 7 goals, 7 assists. And to be honest, do you know the way they don't have it in football, do they? I think it's called a hockey assist. The person who assists the assister. So for example, being completely biased, Everton scored an absolutely unbelievable goal the other week where James Rodriguez did a mind-boggling through ball over the top, dinked across the top to Richarlison. Richarlison runs onto it, first time flicks across the box, and Calvert-Lewin first time flicks it into the goal. Absolutely incredible goal from all 3 of them. But realistically, it was James Rodriguez who created that goal. Richarlison gets the assist on FIFA, and that's kind of what Adama feels like sometimes, where he will create the reason for the goal if he doesn't necessarily always actually be the one to get the assist, if that makes sense. He's the one that's getting through balled and bombing it down the line and breaking across and then stopping and cutting it back inside to someone who passes it into the... You get what I'm saying. He creates the play even if he doesn't always get the assist stats. The man who gets a lot of the assist stats is incredibly reluctantly probably my most hidden gem on this FIFA, and he's absolutely unbelievable. Did I say unbelievable? Unbelievably bad, I should say, sorry. Unbelievably bad. Apart from the fact that he's got 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. He's got very, 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 very good dribbling. He scores crap loads of goals. He's pretty quick. He's got good stamina. He's got loads of assists. He's probably scored the best goal I've ever scored on FIFA 21. Apart from all of that, he's the worst player on this game. Okay, he's absolutely insane, and I'm just being bitter. Diego Jota is unbelievable. We subbed him in as we switched this team around for the last 5 games. This is, bearing in mind, this is as we got promoted through the divisions and stuff like that. We're almost into Div 3 now. And at the latter end of this, he has been absolutely destroying people. 5 games, 9 goals, 3 assists from Cam. 5-star weak foot is god tier on this game. And I'm pretty sure it's the reason that Richarlison's so good as well. Because when you look at him, his stats are mind-blowing. Yeah, he's good all round. He's got good physical. He's got decent physical, decent dribbling, decent passing, decent. He's nothing outstanding, is he? Let's be honest, Richarlison's stats on this game. I've got a hunter on him to give him a bit of pace and a bit of extra shooting, but he's got 18 goals and 6 assists in 14 games of Div Rivals. It's just something about 5-star weak foot players that are incredible, and Jota is another one of them. Honestly, I don't have his one to watch yet. You can get this man for free. He costs 3,600 coins to buy him, which is 100% worth it. But you can just go and earn him a one to watch version of him for free as well. And I will absolutely be doing it because, joking aside, we were joking a lot with my stream, where my stream were trying to tell me for ages to use Jota. And they were telling me he was good. And I was like, no, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. I kept saying it. I was like, look at his stats. He's got 83 pace. He's got 77 shoot. He's not good. I put a finisher on him. He gets like 92 finishing, 92 shot power. He's got 88 acceleration, 97 agility. It goes on and on and on, and he's absolutely unbelievable. And the running joke was that every time he did something good, I'd be like, well, apart from the fact that he scored 3 goals this game, I don't like Jota. Or, well, apart from the fact he's got 5-star weak foot force, he's incredible. I can't recommend him enough to you guys. We tried out loads of other people. We tried Zaha, 3 games, 1 goal, 2 assists. We tried Pulisic, 6 games, 3 goals, 2 assists. We tried, at striker, we tried Ollie Watkins as well as Richarlison. Ollie Watkins, very stinky, very clunky, would not recommend. I tried Fernandinho at centre-back, but he still thinks he plays centre defensive mid for some reason, and he's significantly slower than the other 2, I think. Is he that much? He's not that much slower than Zuma. He's significantly slower than Tomori. I don't know. He just didn't seem to really work. And he's 8k as well when I bought him, so I wouldn't recommend him. Lo Celso, you could put him in for Kovacic if you want to. I just chose Kovacic when I dropped down to... When I changed to 4-2-3-1 and I needed a cam rather than 3 centre mids, I dropped Lo Celso, brought in Almiron to play on the wing, and brought in Jota to play a cam. And then finally, when we did switch to this formation, we also brought in at striker the new Leeds record signing, and actually the record signing for this squad as well, coming in at, for me, 27k, currently 34k. It is none other than Rodrigo. 2 games, 3 goals, 4 assists. We were using Richarlison for the majority of this team, but the 91 pace is just something else. You just can't knock it, and he works so well. The way this squad works, once you get into game, I would show you if the game would actually unfreeze. There we go. We go to custom tactics. We go to our defensive one. So we were playing 4-1-2-1-2 with Lo Celso instead of Almiron and stuff like that. What we're actually doing now is playing 4-2-3-1. It is Rodrigo at striker, Jota at cam, Almiron and Traore on the wing, Jabaman and Kovacic CDM, and the defense. The instructions I have on them are literally just all balanced on this version, and we just kind of go for it and see what happens. Let the fullbacks get forward, let them do what they want. I have pressure on heavy touch. I have Everton set to 5. Apart from corners, because you are ridiculously susceptible to conceding counter-attacks from corners on this game. It's very annoying. Offense is on balanced, and then if we go ahead or we're struggling in the game, we can go to 4-2-3-1 again. Exactly the same stuff. This shouldn't be on long ball. I don't know why it is. That should be on balanced. Everything else is exactly the same. Apart from we've told Tierney and Fredericks, and I think Shabaman and Shabaman to stay back. One other thing I'd recommend actually on this game, as opposed to FIFA 20, is having your CDMs on cover wing. Everyone used to tell you to set it to cover center, but with the way the meta is on this game and everyone playing it down the line and trying to sprint with their wingers and cut the ball back, having it on cover wing is actually really, really helpful. Nobody plays through the middle on this game, so you can get away with it, and it's just an extra bit of help covering in and trying to cut out them through balls to your Adama Traores and your Almirons and your Rodrigos and stuff like that that people might be playing. So that is the squad. It's about 80k at the moment, so there's improvements. You know, if this was titled 100k squad, it's probably going to be titled best sweaty Premier League squad. But if I was going for a 100k squad, I would probably see if I could find somebody a little bit more impactful than Almiron. He's played 2 games, he's got an assist. He just doesn't really seem to do anything. He's come in just as we've been trying players out. If there was somebody, I'm not sure there is, that we could throw in there, he'd be the one I'd upgrade. Maybe one of the centre-backs to someone slightly better could be an option, but for some reason, Premier League centre-backs this year are ridiculously expensive. But that's the sweaty squad. And I think what we should do to round off this video is jump into a game and pray to God that we don't bloody lose, because that'd be incredibly embarrassing after me telling you guys how sick this squad is. Let's do it. Here we go then. This actually could be our promotion game to Div 3. This man's got a slightly more expensive team than ours. He's got Rodrigo's out. That's scary. He's got Valverde and Hermoso are both very, very good. Valverde's like 70k though. It's kind of nuts. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, at least if he scores, I can say, see, I told you Rodrigo's really good. I told you. This is going to be embarrassing if I'm bigging up this squad and can't do bits of it. Honestly, just blame it on my own personal performance, not the team. Across multiple games, I can guarantee to you guys that the team is good. Is that a pen? Oh, you're kidding me. That's so close. All right. Come on, Almiron. 19 yards. Bit of power. Bit of dip. Top bins. There we go. There we go. This man's an absolute div rival. Sweat. 29th minute. It's 1-1. Cheeky thumbs up. Sweat that, mate. He's missed. I was just about to tell you guys how good Jota is. Oh, no way. That was beautiful football as well. Half time. 1-1. Caught us napping at the start, to be honest with you, with a bit of pace. Other than that, we have absolutely battered them. This guy is the epitome of FIFA, trying to be FIFA meta sweat. He's just dropping back and trying to through ball it every single time with all his might. Just hammer through ball, hammer through ball, hammer through ball, sprint, 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 sprint. Like, what formation is he playing, actually? Exactly the same as ours. He's playing the narrow one. We're playing the one with wide players. That is the meta on this FIFA. I mean, it's kind of working from my guess. He's 1-1 up. We definitely should be ahead. Jota missed a sitter in the end. But we're feeling all right. We're feeling good. No, it's not. That is not a nicely timed tackle. Oh my God, why is he not passed it to Jota? Unlucky, lads. I've read time that we've accidentally dinked it over the top of him. That was an absolute mess of FIFA gameplay. I'm going to say that is absolutely 1,000,000% deserved. Like, look, this is all this guy does. Sprint in straight lines with the ball and hope for the best. Absolutely embarrassing. Come on, keep that in. Woo! Hit him with the thumbs up. Hit him with the thumbs up. That is a very broken cross, by the way. R1 and cross. Unbelievable if you can get on the end of it. Like, look, this guy doesn't know how to play FIFA. Oh, now he's come off Park the Bus to try and get ahead. To get a goal back. We're absolutely splitting them apart. May got a little bit toxic in the middle of that game because this man's playstyle that he was playing against. But I don't know what they've done for Carlo Ancelotti in this game either. That does not look like him at all. But that is a nice 4-1 win in the end. A very, very deserved 4-1 win for our sweaty Premier League team. So I'm hoping that in the end, that has proved that this team is very, very good. We just absolutely battered that guy. I mean, look at that. He did actually have a few shots in the end. Pure and utter domination, though, and he was just Hail Mary and through balls. So that is a very sweaty squad. I would very much recommend it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. thank you very much for watching. See you guys soon.